It's the fall season here in Oaxaca, and with it comes the harvest. El maíz está completamente desarrollado y listo para comer. For the first time in many years, I'm living in an agricultural economy and have been able to watch the process of the crops planted in the spring, growing through the warm summer months. And now as fall approaches, the weather gets cooler, they mature and are ready to harvest and bring directly to your table to eat. When I lived in the city, I was aware of that connection, but it was mostly theoretical. And so it feels great to be right here watching it unfold before my eyes. In Oaxaca in the fall, there are many festivals dedicated to the harvest, to the deities, and of course Dia de Muertos, honoring the ancestors. And so, as you live in that daily rhythm, you see the connection of the culture, the experiences, the celebrations, and how they're connected to the cycles of nature. That's a really wonderful experience. Today, I'm going to get some work done in my studio. For some time, I've had these empty bags of concrete I found out in front of a house that was being built. To me, they represent the dignity of labor and connect to the worker character who's been a part of my performances for many years. I'm gluing them together in the same way I would the posters I find on the streets.
Las rojas son las que se piscan.
Ajá.
Ahorita ya es la temporada, y de allí se deja como fermentar, de allí se pasa en el molino.
Luisa showed me some of the fruit-bearing trees in the yard.
Okay.
For the first time ever, I saw a coffee tree,
Acá está.
Quédaselo.
and she helped me to get a large guayaba
Oh,
fruit.
gracias.
Sí, sabe bien rico.
Ah, qué bueno, gracias.
They pulled out the ladder to climb up to the techo and check the tinaco. It seems the hose which runs from the well needed some small repairs. While they were doing that, I collected some wood from the yard and began cutting it down into smaller pieces. El otoño está comenzando acá en Oaxaca. The autumn is setting in here in Oaxaca, and with it, the days and nights are getting a little more cool, especially when it rains. You can feel a real chill in the air. And so I've been walking around the patio trasero and collecting the downed wood and cutting it into manageable sized pieces so I can start a fire in the comal and hopefully stay a little bit warmer.
Ahorita hace calor. Octubre, noviembre, diciembre, enero, febrero es de frío.
Ajá,
Pero por ratos.
ajá.
Sí, ahorita está el solecito.
Selene told me the colder weather was coming. It's been a really productive day thus far. I've gotten some good work done in my studio on this new piece. I built up my firewood pile so I can stay warm in this cooler weather we're having. I think I'm going to get dressed and head down to El Centro. See what's going on. There's a lot of cool stuff happening this fall season here in Oaxaca. Let's do it.
Invitado jamás igualado. Somos tus amigos de Pollo Fiesta.
It's the week before Dia de Muertos, and so the calendas, the street parades, have adapted to the celebrations of the moment. And of course, there's always some freaky art happening going on in El Centro. Riding back through the darkened streets, I am reminded of how easily this place slips into that liminal space between the waking and dream worlds. Okay, tenemos la madera y leña. I got the pieces of firewood I collected this afternoon, some pine needles and scrap paper to use for kindling. Let's see if I can get a fire started and help stay warm this evening. It's really basic, but there's something that feels so comforting to have a fire burning in your hearth. I think it's embedded in the memory of our DNA from untold number of years of surviving and socializing around the fire with other humans. That's nice. Pues el día de hoy aprendí muchas cosas sobre Oaxaca. Today I learned a lot of things about Oaxaca. Not only is it a land that's rich with art, culture, and history, but also it's a verdant land. My neighbor, she gave me the fruits here from the patio trasero. She also showed me the coffee, avocado, and mango trees that they grow here in the yard. And I saw, I think, for the first time, clearly how rich of an environment it is in which I live. I think that's a good thing to try. It's just to open your eyes and consider all of the gifts that it has to offer and all of the richness it brings into your life. Hey, if you're here for the first time and you're enjoying my video, hit that like and subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you can stay in touch with my weekly offerings. Thanks so much. Gracias por acompañarme. Hasta la próxima semana. Te amo.